Hey, what's up, everyone? This week's personal branding profile is talking about Will Smith. That's right, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air himself, Will Smith. Check it out. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Brands on Brands. I'm Brandon Birkmeyer, your personal branding coach. And today's personal branding case study is all about Will Smith, AKA the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, AKA Big Willie Style. And wanted to dive into a little bit about his background and his change from where he started in music into TV and into film. And it aligns well with our topic of momentum for this week, because this is someone who started young and kept leveraging the work he'd been doing to move into his next thing. And I think a lot of us can take some lessons from that and apply it to ourselves as, how do we, even when we're shifting into new and different things, which is humbling for a lot of us, right? Because you're stepping into something new, you're learning, and you're no longer the top of the game. You're, at the beginning. How do you take the things you have learned and apply them and continue the momentum of your past and bring it forward into your future? I think the Fresh Prince is a great example of that. So Will Smith, when he was really young, he was making music in his garage with his friend, Jeffrey Towns, AKA DJ Jazzy Jeff. They were making music together, and that music became what their passion was, what their projects were. They eventually were able to make it and get discovered, get a couple of songs on the radio that had, niche success for a very few, like limited genres and things like that. But those couple of songs got them moving. Now, at some point in his music career, it hit a wall or a plateau like a lot of us hit, right? And the music wasn't paying the bills, and they hadn't figured out the next step. And Will figured out that there was an opportunity in Los Angeles to get into TV. And he found himself at a party with Quincy Jones that Quincy Jones was hosting, where he auditioned right there at the party to be the lead character in this new show, which became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, with no acting background per se, he was able to take his skills from being a DJ and from being a rapper and from being on stage and applying that into this TV show world. And I'm sure he used his connections through music and through the industry to get invited to that party. So using your past to help propel you into your future is what momentum's all about, right? Even if it doesn't seem like it's the perfect fit, all you need is the opportunity. And knowing that he might be wanting to become a TV actor, if you could step up and prepare your skills for that one moment where you might have a chance, you are going to have better luck, as they say, than you would if you didn't, right? They say luck is really when preparation meets opportunity. So you preparing for that next leap is what it's all about. So if you're out there looking to pivot in your career, then the best thing you can do is to prepare for the next you, right? The next piece of your life you want to chase. And for me, creating content was that step. Me starting to compose my thoughts, my perspective, my ideas about the subject I wanted to dive into next, and the thing I wanted to become known for was the next step. So that when I was launching a blog, launching a podcast, launching coaching services, I was now more prepared to be seen by other people in that light because I started the work. And I used my history in marketing and my reputation in the ad industry as the background and momentum, even though marketing consulting for entrepreneurs was new to me. And then after that, even though personal branding was new to me or podcasting was new to me, I had to leverage each of these steps along the way to propel into the next thing. And so for Will Smith, he, got into TV, and that just didn't stop there, right? It went on. It was a very popular series, which, those are hit or miss. So this is really lucky. But what wasn't lucky is that those skills, then he says, okay, what's next for me? How do I now break through? So he continued making music because now he has clout from TV and music, and started to make better solo albums that got picked up and got more popularity, started to make better movies like Bad Boys in 1995 that started to get picked up and become more popular. And, then his single started to hit with from his next movie. So like Men in Black had a huge success. And then he has songs on that album, which became huge successes. And it doesn't stop there. That momentum, he's like, well, how do I take this? And instead of having just hit movies and Billboard 200 albums, how do I now become a leading man in Hollywood? What does that look like? What kind of roles do I need to get there? And you could start to see how it isn't just luck, right? At some point, you have to start consciously making decisions to aim the momentum you have at something, and then start to say, what do I need to work on next? What's the next project? What's the next idea that's going to get me one step closer? What skill do I need to create? Do I need to study something? Do I need to learn a tool? Do I need to practice? Do I need to meet different people? Do I need to get into different circumstances or go to different events or meetings? Whatever the thing is, what's going to take you to the next level? Ask yourself that. If I want to be the next thing in my life, what am I going to need to, if it was going to happen tomorrow, what would I have needed to have done already to take advantage of that? And if there's some things missing so that you couldn't say yes to your opportunity tomorrow, start getting those skills locked in so that you could say yes. That is really the lesson I've taken from looking at his career. Is at every point he put the energy in, he got good at his craft, he looked to the next thing and said, what skills can I bring with me? What do I need to take on? And then how do I continue to evolve with this? Right. And then after that momentum started, everything got easier, right? Every new song, every new film role or TV role, everything got easier because the momentum started to come with him. And then after years and years of work, all that work, project by project, was still there and adds up to more momentum for the future. So that's what I would say to you guys today is, what can you be doing to build your own momentum like Will Smith had done in his career to keep you moving forward, to build your personal brand and set yourself up for future success? That's what I got for you guys today. Appreciate you listening. As always, hit subscribe, make sure you're listening, and go to brandsonbrands.com at any time to check out more of our content. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you next time.